Hi everyone, it's Captain McBuzz YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'll be previewing our round 16 clash against the West Coast Eagles at Marvel Stadium. If you are returning Captain McBuzz, welcome, like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, watching this for the first time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now, considering that West Coast had the bye, they've been very competitive in some games that they've been in. Look, they want to make a very defensive type of game plan. We know that they lost by 34 points to Carlton, and I was streaming that particular clash as well. But I think with us, we've got a lot of things coming in. We've won 5 of the last 5. They only won 1 of the last 4. To be honest with you, and the only win they had was against St Kilda, and that's when they were able to score. That's the only time they were able to attack. But they haven't been able to attack a lot, and they've conceded a lot, and that's where I think we can get them as well. So, it definitely should be a great contest as well. And considering that the last time that we met was round 9, 2024, when we won by 66 points, 103 to 37. In this particular fixture, and then obviously we've won, was it 3 of the last 5? So we won 2023 round 12 when we won by 63 points, and obviously round 2021 we won by 45 points, and then since then it's been round 4 2022 when we lost by 13 points at Marvel, and then at Optus Stadium we lost by 27 points as well, back in round 5 2021 as well. So we do have form going into it. It should be a very interesting contest as well, and I think that's probably the one way that we need to look at it as well. And I think that, I will say this, despite the win-loss in percentage, which, it's first versus 18th. We can't really lose to the West Coast Eagles, let's be honest with you. Look, the average points for us 93.2, and they are 67.4, so they don't score. They're a very defensive type of game. They don't like to score quickly, and then averaging points against 69.1 to 103.6 as well. 25 to 23 average age. Games is 105 to 64. 189 centimeters a piece as well. But we are averaging 351 disposals to 311, 206 kicks to 181, 145 handballs to 130 as well, 52 to 48 inside 50s in the average. Disposal efficiency average is 73% to 70%. And we are 25% from 14 goals and 52 inside 50s to 20%. 10 goals from 48 inside 50s as well. Average free kick counts 19, 18. 36, 32 in the hit-outs. Clearances 36 to 31. 12 to 10 intercepted clearances, and stoppage clearances 24 to 21 as well. Now, they're more likely a kick mark type of style game. So they're more of an uncontested, 125 to 120 contested possessions, where we are 216 to 184 as well. And then obviously 60, 63 turnovers, 67, 63 intercept as well. Our best 22 is 4,576, and our predicted 22 is 4,532. West Coast's best is 4,048 and predicted 4,048 as well. Now, they're averaging 71 marks to us 90, 14 to 10 marks inside 50, contested marks 9 to 8 as well, 65 to 57 tackles, and then 12 to 10 tackles in the 450, bounces 9 to 6, so they tend to run a little bit more than the opposition, 45-44 the intercept, and then 70 to 72 with their interchange as well. But they're more likely, they are very defensive, but we do need to make him kick longer a fair bit as well. They do have a younger forward line and back line as well. That's where we need to really get them on the counter attack as well. Now, I want to say this. in particular. And we know Charlie West will play. We definitely know that. I think Maynard will play this weekend as well. I think, if what I'm hearing correctly, that he will be. So don't quote me on that just yet. I will do the team talks and explain that too. But I will say that this is a huge opportunity for us with Charlie West, and congratulations to the kid as well. Certainly does deserve an opportunity. He's been killing it in the VFL, and I hope he does go well as well. But out of the things, I do have a question mark that I want to ask everybody, and see if anyone can answer this. Do we rest a key forward, or do we go with or do we make more than one change up in the forward line? Look, I know Billy Frampton is out, so you think Charlie Dean may come in, and I think for Bob McCreary it will be Charlie West, so I'm assuming that will be the case as well. I think we'll just stick to the one key forward. If we do rest Check, I think it might be okay. And I know someone else did mention it as well, but if we did rest him, why not for this game? They are an inexperienced defence, but you want to make him nervous. You want to make him, wanting to push up as well. So that's probably the only way that we can do this as well, and certainly does feel like the way that we need to play as well. So look, there is a fair bit out of this as well that we need to really win. What do we have to do to win against the Eagles? Look, I think we need to get our uncontested game going as well. I don't think the West Coast Eagles will tag Nick Daicos, so he will be able to run free. But having said that too, there's a chance here. There's definitely a chance. So we need to get an uncontested game. I think we need to really lower eyes when we go forward and not try and bomb and put West Coast under a lot of pressure, knowing that who's going to be hard to stop as well. It's going to give us the opportunity to really win the game, and I think that's going to be the key for us to have success as well, playing against the West Coast Eagles as well. So without further ado, I want to get into my top 5 pretty quickly. Look, I think for number 5 is pretty easy. It's our midfield. Now, our midfield must dominate West Coast's midfield, right? We know they're unexperienced. Let's just target them in that aspect. And let's just see what we can do to the midfield. Let's make it a midfield battle. Let's just make it with hard grit and determination as well. And purely based on what we need to do as well. Number 4, do we rest our senior guys? Look, I think Frampton out and McCreary out is okay. It's not good with an injuries point of view, but I think with you think Charlie Dean will probably come back in, and also Charlie West will make his debut. I think if you're going to rest certain players, I think it's time to rest maybe Brody Mindcheck, which I think is closing in to signing a new deal, contract extension at Collingwood as well. But I do think that you need to rest him, and I think maybe in a way you might either you play Tom Mitchell for either Ed Allen or Lachlan Sullivan. I think it's maybe time. So I think that's what we might need to do as well. But I think if we do, Brian Marchik definitely. And I think maybe, do we play DeGoey or do we play Tom Mitchell? Like, that's going to be interesting in itself. If John DeGoey is ready to go, you play him. You're not going to play him in the VFL as much as he probably should be, but no, he's not. He can play that forward mid-row, and then it's where you go to attack it. Number 3 is our forward line. Look, what I seen from our forward line last week, I want to see it again against the Eagles. I want to see us to really pump the ball inside 50 and just really use our speed and use our pace as well, and just really tie up the West Coast Eagles as well. Let's beat up on the younger players at the Eagles and make it a very hard-fought game for them, so they can't really get their running game going as well. Number 2, it's putting West Coast away. So we need to put West Coast away. I want us to win by 40 to 50 points. If we can do that, it will go a long way. I think this is an opportunity where we need to put the foot on the throat here to the Eagles and really put them away and show teams like Carlton how to do it, because that's what you need to do. You need to put them away. So that's probably the reason why. And number 1 is game plan tactics. Look, I probably would go after Harley Reid. Again, he's a bit of a fiery customer, so I think you need to target him. I think you really need to get your running game going and really force the West Coast Eagles to try and get the speed on the game and really get speed on the ball. Don't make it slower for them. Look, we are going to go slow at some point, but let's just try and dominate the Eagles as much as we possibly can and really set up beautifully behind the footy and don't make them get on quick, because if they get on quick, then they're going to score, right? So we need to really set the game up and really make sure that we put them away as much as possible as well, and really put that beyond doubt as well. Look, tips, I'll say we win by 40 points. Look, 40 points is roughly about right where I think we should win. Maybe 50 points. I think Swoop Boy did talk about that as well. And look, I want us to win by a big margin against the West Coast Eagles to really show why we're that good. We're top of the ladder for a reason, and that's the reason why. So, I think for me, it's massive, very massive game. There's not much else I can say. They aren't very good offensively. Like they just can't score, and they concede a lot. Like the highest that they conceded was 128. The highest that we've conceded was 74. So again, it does work. We got form going in. We beat the Saints, we beat the D's, we beat the Hawks as well. We beat North Melbourne, but we also beat Adelaide as well, so it should be a crazy game for us. I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to drop a like or drop us up as well. Until next time, bye for now.